again to teach you a little bit of drawing. Today I thought we'd do faces, portraits, and show you the correct proportions to actually draw a face. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First of all, our head is not the shape of a basketball or a pumpkin. We have more of an oval shape or egg shape to our head. So if we start with something like that, that'll kind of help us out. Now don't worry about getting it even on the first go, because I can't even do that. So there you go, something like that. And then what we have to do is we have to split this into quarters. So we draw a line across the center. Now this has to be perfect, okay? So it has to be right in the middle. This is where our eyes go. Now it doesn't look like our eyes are in the center of our head, but they are. It just looks different because of our hairline. So we need to make sure that we have exactly the same distance on the top and the bottom. So you can take your pencil, put the tip at the top of your drawing, put your fingers at the center line, and then bring it down here and see if it's even. Oh, see, I got lucky there. So these are exactly the same. Okay? Next thing we do is we put a line down the center. Now again, you don't have to worry about it being perfect. Okay, just get a line in there. Okay, make sure that at least it's vertical and not kind of diagonal. Then we're going to go from there. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to take this measurement from here, and we're going to make sure it's the same here. Okay, so that's pretty close. Alright, so the next thing are the eyes. Now if we look at the eyes where they're placed, our face is it's broken up into 5 equal spaces, where the eyes would be, if we were to count these, be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the eyes would be placed in 2 and 4. So basically I could take my 2 fingers, okay, and I can put them here. That's going to give me an idea of where the center area is, where the bridge of my nose will be. Those distances would be the same here, 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 and here. So I have 5 fairly equal spots. So if I count it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, there they are. So again, the eyes, now I'm just going to draw a little almond shape or oval. Make that one a little bigger. It looks a little small. There you go. And that's where our eyes go. Alright. Now, nose. The nose, there's 2 ways to measure it. If you go exactly in the center, from the center line to the chin, break it in half, that's about where the nose goes. What I like to do is measure with the eye. So I do this trick with my pencil again. I'm going to get the length of the eye. I'm going to make a mark there. And then the width or height of the eye there. And you can see that's about the same spot. Okay? So I'm going to draw a line there for my nose. The nose is about the width of the inside of the eyes. Okay? Next is the mouth. The mouth, from the bottom of the nose to the top of the mouth, is the height of an eye. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And then the width of the mouth is about that same distance. Okay? Now, the center of the mouth is not actually in the center of these 2 lines. It's a little bit higher because our lower lip is usually wider than our upper lip. About the center of the eye is how wide the mouth is. Okay? And that gives us basically where all the measurements of our face go. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to shape the head. Now, if you're drawing someone, like yourself, a family member, a celebrity, whatever, now is where you have to look at their face and kind of see how it's shaped. Okay? Usually the side of our head goes in here towards our eyes and then comes out again. And then you can kind of shape it anywhere from there. So like maybe my chin is a little bit more flat. Okay? My cheekbones come in or come out or a little bit angled. Okay, make sure you're pretty close to the same on both sides. And that's going to give us the shape of the head. Okay, and you can get rid of that excess. Alright, and you can adjust it as you go. Okay, but for right now, this is what my guy's going to look like. Okay, so the ears, now that we've shaped the side of the head, we can put the ears in. The ears go from the top of the eye to the bottom of the nose. They start at the center line, go up, come out, and down. Okay? Now don't worry if both of your ears don't look exactly the same, because I'll tell you a secret. If you look in the mirror and you look very closely at your face, you're going to notice that one side of your face is different from the other side. They're not the same. So you don't have to worry about getting things exactly the same on both sides. Okay, look at what your ear looks like on the inside, and then you can draw little details in there. Alright, now we'll go ahead and we'll finish up. We'll come in and we'll do the details. Oh wait, we've got to do the eyebrows. So the eyebrows, same thing. Height of the eye, we come up, and that's about where they go. Okay, they come in over the eye a little bit here, and they go out past it here. Okay, and depending on what they look like would be the shape of how they go, right? So we're going to go ahead and scribble in this one here. And then the same over here. Oops. Again, they're not exactly the same. Don't worry about it. You can try to get them that way. We'll just work on them a little bit and you'll get it the way you want it to be. There we go. Make this one a little bushier. Alright, then we're going to come in and we're going to shape the eyes. I'm going to do a male, so it's a little bit different. The eyes are a little bit more blocky. If you look at this one here, you can see where the eyes are more rounded. Okay, the inside of the eye stays on that center line, but the outside goes up above it just a little bit. So this is going to come up like this. So you can see I have a couple angles here. Okay, so we'll do the same over here. Round it out, and the eye is going to come down. Going like that. Alright, our pupil, or excuse me, our iris. Now the iris can come down. It's covered by the top, but down here at the bottom it just touches. I'm going to put our eyeball in. And you can go ahead and shade in the pupil. Leave a little white area to show reflection. And then for the iris, I just scribble lines out to give it some depth. And then don't forget, we have an eyelid. And sometimes underneath we have a little bit of a lower lid that shows up. Alright, so then repeat the process. Alright, so there are my eyes. The nose, I'm going to come down. I'm going to start out with a little rounded area where you can square it off, make it a triangle, whatever you want. Come out and up with the nostrils. And then finish off the nostrils by coming around each one like that. Okay. And then here, bridge of our nose. Don't have to show a lot of this. Just a little bit. You don't want to draw lines coming all the way down and connecting out to the nostrils, because that's not how our noses work. Okay, the mouth, pretty simple. Just put a little bit of an upper lip here, just to shape it a little bit. A little triangular shape here. And kind of come around and bring it up. Almost looks like a bow for a bow and arrow. And then the bottom lip, I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more, and then pull it up. Okay. Chin. Alright, so there we have a basic face. Okay, so the hair, now we don't draw the hair on the top of the dome here, it comes down. So we can go ahead and do something like bring it in here, Bring it in front of the ear. Behind it, it goes up past that dome. Okay, and then over here, bring it down here. And notice it's going behind the ears a little bit. Okay. Then you can go ahead and erase that dome. Alright. And the neck is going to come in from the ears just a little bit. Bring it down. And you don't want to make it too long. Okay. Depending on what kind of shirt or clothing you're wearing, and the shoulders would go off of the page. And there you go. There you have it. These are the measurements that you can use. If you can remember these, it's very easy to get a face accurate. And again, by doing like all the small details, like looking in the mirror or looking at somebody that you're trying to draw, you can look very closely and see everything that's going on, and you can actually do a portrait that looks like someone you know. Anyway, thanks. You guys take care, be safe, and we'll see you next time.